Hi everyone, welcome to my 25-week pregnancy update. I don't think I've updated since, was I 16 weeks? So yeah, 9 weeks ago, oops. So yeah, basically what has been happening since 16 weeks. I don't know if I'd just been admitted the last time I'd updated you or if it was a few days later. But the last time I was admitted to hospital for dehydration was at 16 weeks. So I'm now 25 weeks, so touch wood. I think I am over the worst of the HG. I haven't thrown up for a good 5 or 6 weeks now, which is fantastic, and I am able to eat now, but I still got the obsession with picking the bits of food out of my teeth afterwards, but I can eat stuff now, which is quite good. I'm taking 6 anti-sickness tablets a day. I'm taking Ondansetron and cyclozine. And I will keep taking those until the end of the pregnancy. I know if I'm late taking one, I start to feel sick. So I know that I do still have the HG, but I'm not actually being sick. But if I wasn't taking the tablets, I really do think I'd be in trouble. So that's why I just keep taking them. And they do help, which is fantastic. Yeah, I don't know how I got through the first 5 months, to be honest. It was absolutely awful. No one knows just how bad having HG is, especially with looking after the 2 other kids as well, which I couldn't do, which was really bad, and I still feel guilty about it now. But onwards and upwards, that's gone. I'm not actually sure how much I weigh now. I don't know if I've put any weight on or not, but I know I was 9'5", and then I went down to just over 7 stone. I think I'm still 7 stone something, but I've definitely not lost any more weight, which is really good. I had my 20-week scan, which was really, really nice. The lady was really nice, really thorough. I think I must have been scanned for about 20 minutes, and Amy came with us, and it was really sweet because she was laid on the bed next to me, and she had her hand on my belly while the woman was scanning me, and she kept trying to grab the scanner so she could do it, but she was just cuddling me and being really close and kept pointing out to the baby and things, which was really nice. We got to see a close-up of the baby's lips, toes, hands. We got to see all the chambers of the heart, 2 legs, 2 arms and everything. Everything looks really good. The baby was spot on for sizes and dates, which was really good. So there was no issues there. When I was pregnant with Amy, I got SPD, and I've had twinges of SPD early on in the pregnancy, but the last 5 or 6 weeks I've definitely got it back now. It feels like someone's kicked me in the lady bits constantly. They just feel bruised like all the time, and like the tops of my thighs, my bottom of my bump, tops of my legs and my back. If I'm walking quite a long way, or if I'm just walking around in general, it starts to hurt, and I can't even lift my legs up to get my boots on. I have to get my kids to do it sometimes. So I had my 25-week midwife appointment today, so she's referred me to physio. So hopefully that will help a little bit. Can't remember if it really helped me much last time, but I'm willing to give it a go. And then TMI, but since I've been pregnant, I've been suffering really bad with constipation. They did give me some sachets of stuff to put in some liquid to drink. Oh my god, it was absolutely disgusting. I couldn't drink it, so I've been suffering. And again, TMI, but this is a pregnancy update, so you know, with some things are going to be a bit graphic, but it literally feels like I'm giving birth when I go to the toilet. It takes me an hour, 2 hours. I'm literally just trying to poop for that long, and it's just really hard to come out, and I literally have to pace the floor. It's like having contractions and then go back and try again. And I only go maybe once a week, so then when I do go, it just takes me a long time, and it's painful, and it makes me feel poorly, makes my stomach hurt. It's just not good. And then the other night, I think it was Thursday, I went to the toilet, and when I wiped, I looked in the toilet, and the whole toilet bowl was covered in blood, like bright red blood, and I panicked because I didn't know if it was from my bum or from the front, and it was from my bum, and I think it's hemorrhoids. I think I maybe burst one. So I mentioned that today to the midwife, and I've got to make a doctor's appointment to go and get some sort of treatment for that. Also, I've been suffering from panic attacks. I used to suffer with them years ago, and then for a few years I was alright. But with being pregnant, I think there's a lot of personal stuff going on in my life at the minute that I don't really want to talk about, but it's not really been the most happiest of times. I've had a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and obviously been poorly as well. I think these panic attacks are a result of everything that's been going on, that I've been going through recently. So I can go to bed fine and I can wake up and I'm just like nearly hyperventilating because my heart rate's going really, my heart's beating really fast. I'm hot, I feel sick, I have to go to the toilet, and it's horrible. I absolutely hate them. But I'm trying to just be as relaxed as possible so that I can get them under control. The baby measured fine today, spot on for 25 weeks, which is good, because to most people I don't really look pregnant. You can't really, people say that I'm really small, but with the other two I just carried small the whole time, and the babies were both £7.7, so they were really good weights. And we heard the heartbeat, well, I heard the heartbeat today, and it was really fast, really loud, which is good, and it's moved up a lot from where it was at 16 weeks. It's now like right near my belly button, whereas the last time it was right near my groin area, so it's moving up quite a lot. I get backache at night time. If I lay on my back, it hurts the bottom of my back, and then if I lay on my right side, like she sort of moves over, and I don't know if she's leaning on vein, muscle or whatever, but it's really uncomfy, so I can only really sleep on my left hand side. Some nights I can't sleep, good old pregnancy insomnia, and other times I can sleep okay. I do have the odd nap in the daytime. I did have one today for half an hour or so, and that always makes me feel a little bit better. What else? I get the odd headache, nothing too bad. I had one earlier, but it seems to have died off now since I've had my little nap. Baby movements, she just moves like all the time, and I did manage to catch it on video, which I did put up on YouTube the other day, so you can go back and have a look at that if you want. But yeah, she moves quite a lot. Sometimes you can see it on the outside, and whenever I put my hand there, she seems to know. And I read in a magazine yesterday that if you sing and talk, then she can hear me now, which is nice. So yeah, the movements are reassuring. On Saturday night when I was watching the X Factor, my belly went really hard, and I had stomachache for about 2 hours. And I don't know if it was indigestion or not, because I'd just eaten a sandwich just prior to that. But I really did nearly get to the point where I was ringing the hospital to find out if I should go in or not. But I think it was indigestion. I did feel her move during that time, and then she's been moving fine since. And I mentioned it to the midwife today, and she said, "You do know about the number?" And I said, "Yeah, but I don't want to ring for no reason." Do you know what I mean? But if I hadn't have felt a move or anything, then I probably would have rang. But yeah, it just went rock hard, and it weren't very comfy at all. So I ended up like being on all fours on the floor watching X Factor, just hoping it would ease. I did have a couple of paracetamols to help. I try not to have too many paracetamols or anything during pregnancy, but I did have to have some that night, and it seemed to have done the trick. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else. I haven't got any stretch marks or anything yet, which is good. My boobs keep growing. I really need to buy some bras to fit. I've started buying clothes and things like that. I just need to wait to get chest of drawers before I can take them all upstairs and start to put them away. I've got to see my midwife again at 28 weeks, so it's every 3 weeks now, up until obviously I give birth, which is going to make it seem a bit more real. And my blood pressure is still low. It's always low when I'm pregnant. And I've just had my whooping cough injection, and I've also had my flu jab, so I'm all up to date on the injections and everything. But yeah, I think that's about it, apart from showing you my belly. So I'll show you that now. That's from the front. On the side. So she's getting quite big now. So I'm not sure when I'll update again. Hopefully it won't be as long as it has been since the last time. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment to follow my journey.